Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Good morning, Kumar. It's early reading a book yesterday. How was it? Good morning, Ilyada. Good morning, Daisy. So, where are we in the markets? Well, let's start off by looking at a little bit of higher time frame. I mean, nothing would have changed on weekly, but I really do want to view the weekly candle right now. How is it looking? And personally, still bearish. We are trading back inside the gap. So, we are in the gap. We have kind of traded to the top side of the gap. So, weekly, I would say one more day to go. If we can have bullish price action today, this will be very, very interesting. But as of now, it's just a retest, and let's treat it as a retest of the diagonal liquidity. So, until and unless we go above the apex, there's nothing that we can say. So, until and unless we are above 25, I would say. Let's just put it down. So this will be the price 26069. So until unless we are above this price, there for me everything is still bearish. Once we are above this, then yes, I will change my thesis again. But as of now, we are bearish on the higher time frame, and I will like to look at it like that. In terms of liquidity, this liquidity is gone, and there's been a good reaction, but obviously equal low spending over here. So price could attract them. So we should keep an eye on these. Let's just type it out. EQL equal lows over here. So price will be attracted towards them. It's just that whether we go above, inside, and then above this area. So until unless you go above 26068, there is nothing to be bullish about in the higher time frame. But lower time frame is showing a different story. So let's see that. Right now we are trading inside this gap, and the gap is somewhere around here. Let's just draw the gap first so that we are aware of where exactly it is. Let me get rid of this. Let's just get the gap done. So extend this to the right. Where did the extend go? Cool. So now we have the gap, made. So we can basically go up here. And this is the exact gap that we are looking at. Currently, we are trading, getting rejected from 50%. So how I like to see it is, if we are getting rejected from 50%, do we go down? Do we go down to 25% and get a bounce? Okay, I need to do it again. Right? If we go down, retest, and then start bouncing again, that gives you an indication that the gap is basically turning bullish. And that's what we are seeing right now. A nice bounce out of this hourly fair value gap that was created right here. So let's wait and watch how we react in this. What really happens? Sounds keep cutting. Okay, let me check. Oh, I'm connected to the right Wi-Fi. Let me know if the sound is having any trouble for others as well. I'm connected to the right Wi-Fi. I'm getting all bars in regards of connectivity. So not really sure what's happening. But yeah, I'll keep an eye. Well, the mic is inside the mask. Oh, see, Daisy. Sorry, 1 second. Oops. See, this is the problem. I don't like to do stuff when the stream is on, and that's why I take 2 extra minutes. Oh, sound is grainy to you for you as well. Is it any better now? Can someone confirm? Jackie, is it any better? Yes, lovely. Okay, cool. I've just placed it a little lower, so hopefully it helps. So yeah, so unless till the time we are trading above this gap, at least this fair value gap, I'm looking at market to go towards 25629, and let's see what happens. We cannot put our finger right now and say, oh, this is going to happen. It's just wait and watch. 4 hourly, again the same fair value gap on 4 hourly, uh, and looks good. Let's see. As I said, we are trading inside the gap. If we are turning each quadrant of the gap bullish, it's good for us. We keep an eye out on what happens in there. Let's look at 90 minutes quickly. Well, there's a massive fair value gap. It is untested, but if we go on to test that fair value gap, we might most likely go way far below on the 6 hourly. So this just again another one to keep an eye on. For 90-minute to turn bullish, we need to close above 25,600 area to change state of delivery on these candles. Right now, it is saying that, oh, I went bullish and then I went bearish. I cannot change in state of delivery on these two candles. I might go lower. But 6 hourly is telling a different story altogether. So you have to wait and watch. You cannot react straight away. So just give it time. Just give it some, show patience today. Today we are basically trading in an area that the market will tell you exactly where it wants to go. So most likely today and tomorrow the market is going to tell you exactly this is what I want to do. I want to go for that liquidity, or I want to go for that liquidity. It's either liquidity is either over here, 5058 area, or I'm going to go lower into that high time frame buy side, sell side liquidity. So let's see where it wants to go, and we'll make a decision based on that. So as of now, nothing is clear. But yeah, patience is the key. Patience is what you need to look for today. So let's look at intraday levels. Intraday, I mean, we have swept Asia low. We have not swept London Q1 low. We just swept Asia low, and then we are coming back up. We are inverting this fair value gap, which will be done in the next 5 minutes. And there's a gap up top. So there's loads of areas where we can get rejected from. Also, there is 50% area we might be like, okay, went above 50% or 70, went above 75%, or you can say got rejected, have come down considerably to retest 0%, and then 50%, then 25%. It's quadrant basis you have to play. You have to just be aware of where the market might want to go from where we are. So just be a bit patient today. Don't overreact. Don't try to jump into trades early. It's just a matter of waiting and watching. Sound is really bad. Okay. What is happening? I have no clue, guys. I have no clue. Is it a plan in a way you want to get rid of the mask? Hmm? Be honest, be honest. Okay, let me see what's running in behind all this. 100% CPU usage. Okay, no, that's fine. CPU is fine. Let me see how the sound is. I'm going to just get some volume sorted here. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to try and see what's going on. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me try. I'll remove the video. I'll basically just turn off the camera, and I will see. Does it work now? Is it better, guys? Come on, someone tell me. Type it out. Okay, I'm waiting for people to confirm whether it is any better. You have to speak to. I am speaking. I'm trying. What the fuck? All right, I'll continue and let me know if it is any better. Uh, so, yeah, I mean, I have. All right, we did 15 minutes. And 15 minutes, obviously, this fair value gap is in the next 2.5 minutes, it will be inverted. So, let's see, guys. It's a very market is in a weird place. It could basically go back down and just do what it's been doing, but obviously it looks uh, bullish as in at least for the session. So you want to kind of give it enough time to play out. Just gonna wait and watch. Any trades for me will be a closure above these order block. So if we can close above, it's the same. So it's surely not the mask. Let me try another mic. 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Is it any better? I've changed the mic now. I'll keep going. Sorry if you hear any loop back. It's because I'm trying to listen to the voice as well on YouTube. Okay, I think it's good now. Yes, I think it's to do with the mic. I'm not sure what happened to that. It's not working properly, I guess. But yeah, I'll keep the video off. Now set up the mask again. It's gonna be a it's very straightforward, but that's fine. Cool, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for this order block to be inverted. Think of any longs, and even if I take a long here, it will most likely be if I go long here. I'll not put my stops underneath these because it's just too far away. I'm going to try to see where I can put my stop because I don't think pushing it too much is what I want. Like I want to get 2 hours somewhere around here. If I want to do that, I need to put my stop somewhere in these areas. So I need to see what. But let it happen, and then that's when we will decide that. No confirmation yet on anything. As such. Let's look at quickly gold offering. Gold is kind of being squeezed in New York PM range. So New York PM range, Asia is inside the New York PM range, and then London Q1 is inside. London is inside Asia. Let's see which side we deviate. Don't see anything. The screen is frozen. Something is not right today. So there is a game master there who the poor guy is just stuck. I'm not sure whether you're hearing two sounds or one. So I'm gonna remove him and I'm gonna share again. The PC is surely telling me something. Yes, I agree. Okay, how's the sound? How's the screen now? One sound, one screen. One sound, one screen. That's good. All right. So gold. Let's quickly look at gold. All right. So gold has been trading inside of this whole, consolidation overall. So it's consolidating in the New York PM range. I want to see us break out of it, at least to one side, and then give us a direction. There's nothing to see on gold yet, so we'll let it be the way it is. Well, without mask, it gives me an opportunity to have my coffee. So it's better, but obviously I need to wear mask. Without mask, YouTube does not push you uh, as much as it should. So yeah, I'll need to sort it out. I'll need to see what's going on with that. But that's fine. For today, it's okay. Ah, you can put a picture of that. Is a very, this girl is so smart. You know, we have one lucky guy in our, mentorship. His name is Mr. Nico. The luckiest guy, Mr. Nico. If you have a smart wife, half of your problems are resolved in life. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. Me is with a mask. All right, I put it now. All right, just waiting to see people who are new, right? People who would not be here normally. They are like, "What the fuck is this going on?" All right, but that's fine. That's fine. Uh, they can wait. We still don't have any trades, so they can wait. We are keeping an eye on the charts on one side. Uh, if something happens, it happens. All right. So if I do this, yeah, this is better. This is better. If I'm not wearing any mask, I'll do this. Never underestimate Daisy. Yeah, for sure. Lovely. So yeah, I mean it's wait and watch time, guys. I think London session today is going to be really, really awkward because of the price movement yesterday. See, these kind of things, right? They kind of trickle into different sessions. So the kind of price action we had yesterday showed us that the market is lacking direction for yesterday. I'm not saying overall. Yesterday's price action, we went low quite aggressively, then a V-shaped recovery, and then we went low again, and then another V-shaped recovery. So to be honest, no, it was not even V-shaped recovery. It was like a single candle recovery. So when you see that sort of price action, you basically get this afterwards. You get this chop around for a while, where the market is now deciding which direction it wants to take. Like look at this recovery. I don't call it a V-shaped recovery. It's a U-shaped recovery, but I call this a single, move up straight. Right? Even over here, it was a straight move up. It was like, oh, I'm going down. I'm going down. Look at me. I'm going down, and then suddenly zoop straight up. So when these things happen, you get a phase in the market where the market just decides that I don't want to go in either direction. I just want to be stuck here. And I think that's what's happening right now. The market is kind of stuck and it's trying to decide where does it want to go. Have I achieved my target to the upside, which was the opening gap, or not? So all you can do in these sort of things is that you wait, you show some patience. Like obviously there could be a trade over here, right over here, getting rejected from the order block, leaving fair value gap, sweeping the high, everything is happening, right? But no liquidity is being swept. The only liquidity that was being that has been swept today is the Asia low, right? Which obviously should turn us bullish, and we should be like, okay, Asia low is swept, we are bullish. But you need a POI from where you can trade that sweep. Now, the only POI that I see over here is this order block. Once this order block is inverted, I can still think, okay, we are bullish, right? So once that sort of price action does happen, yes, we can basically think about taking a long position here. I would not be against people putting their stops here. This will be a genuine, way to use stop loss in this case. But I just don't feel comfortable putting my stops there because there's so much liquidity up top, and my targets will be the top of the gap, which, well, to be honest, that is achievable. But yeah, you just need to wait and watch. You cannot just jump into these trades. Yeah, my instinct says just wait. And on gold, I would say just wait to see what sort of reaction we get over here above Asia high. Do we keep pushing, or do we get basically just sweep this liquidity and go down? It's just wait and watch, guys. Both the assets are right now in wait and watch scenario. So I don't have anything to offer. It's more about let the market do its thing. We'll decide once it has happened. But yeah, NQ is looking like it wants to go further lower. Because for me, when you're trading inside a gap, what I want to see is like tuck, tuck, You go from here to 50% or 75, whatever percent, come down, retest, then start going up step by step. Now, if this candle, let's say, closes right over here and we start bouncing straight away, that would be great. If not, then yeah. Good afternoon, Singh from Asia. Oh, that's fine then. Oh yeah, Danny, you're on a vacation. I just remembered. I'm like, what? Yesterday I got to know that he's not from he's from a very, very beautiful country in this in the world, and he's saying good afternoon. So wait and watch time. I have nothing to offer right now, and I would recommend the same to everyone. By the way, if you feel there is a trade, do take it. Don't listen to me, guys. It's, remember, trading is not just about, people like me who have been doing it for a while. It doesn't mean that we will always be right. So what trading really is that, oh sorry, that's Sean. Sorry, Sean is in Singapore. My bad. There are multiple Daniels, man. Daniels confuse me. So there's another Danny. Yeah, that's not in Singapore. Oh, you're in Singapore. I'm planning to visit Singapore for a month. So I'll basically be in Singapore for around a month. Starting, I think, July. So the whole of July or the whole of August, either of the 2 months, I'll be basically in Singapore. So I lived there for around 4 or 5 years in Singapore before I came to London. So yeah, it's a second home for me. All right, let's see. I was studying there. I don't, Sean, are you like Singaporean or you're just working there? 100%. 100%. 100. I used to live, I mean, you're a Singaporean. I used to live in Tiong Bahru. So I used to study, I don't know if you have heard of the small school there, PSB Academy. I don't know, I think they've changed their name. It was a foreign campus for University of Newcastle, Australia. So I used to study there. All right, so this is now looking, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I don't have clarity until we are trading inside the gap. I don't want to basically take a position. Okay, it's rich. I was not rich, don't worry. I was a student. My life was spent mostly in Clarkey, Botkey, and university. So not rich, just young. All right, let's keep an eye on what's going on here. Yeah, it wants me to short it. It's giving me all the signals that please short me. I am just hesitating. It's as simple as that, because I don't want to short until we have come below that opening gap. I really don't want to take a short. For me, a short will come into picture when we have truly come below the opening gap and we are confirmed, okay, retest is complete. I want to go lower. Once that happens, I'll be happy to take a short, but until then, no short for me. And when it comes to gold, I would want to see a change in state of delivery now to take a short position. It would be amazing if gold can go on to sweep this Asia high as well. That will basically remove all the liquidity that I would be scared of. And that is the one thing that I would ask gold. Can you please go up, like, by $1, maybe not even, yeah, point half a dollar to sweep this Asia high and then come lower? This would be perfect, because that will give me confidence. But yeah, wait and watch on gold as well. So all fair value gaps are being inverted. This one is inverted. There was this back-to-back fair value gap. Okay, let's see the measure, which is like inverted, but I'll just keep it for now, just in case this guy wants to play out. So previous day, that would be nice, but nothing to see yet. So just giving it some more time. Yeah. Give guys, keep feel free to ask questions. Feel free to ask questions. This is the like the reason I do it like this, that we have our afternoon sessions and we also have London sessions, is so that everyone gets a chance to ask some questions. It's not just for me to sit here and talk about markets and give trades. I've said it. I've said it in every stream. The aim is that if you guys don't ask questions, then you'll not get anything out of the stream apart from listening to my beautiful voice and me trying to lose money and you trying to lose it with me. So ask questions. That's the only way you will understand. That's the only way you will get a gist of things. Exact. That's very, very well thought, Iliada. It's same with me. Till the time London Q1 is not swept or we start trading below these gaps, I just don't want to touch anything. I would have taken a long, by the way. If we would have inverted this 2-minute order block, I would have honestly taken a long position. But I don't want to take a short position yet. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with it. No session liquidity has been taken, so there's nothing for me. On this, we might get an opportunity. On gold, we might get an opportunity. So yeah, let's just wait. All righty. Let's quickly look at what other assets are doing. What's crypto up to? My crypto nerds, what's crypto up to? Let's see. All right. Okay. We are going to be making a new low, guys. Congratulations. So I will be looking at this acceleration gap. Very tiny one, but it's still there. And yeah, I think we are going to go and make a new low on 80,000 something if we can't invert these fair value gaps. So not looking good. Yeah. Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum is dead. And I'll open a short position. I'll open another short. So this one is still going on. I did not close it yet. This one I'm still in. I'll open another short position on ETH. These are all my hedges. I don't trade them just for the day on day. And the stop loss for this will be the entry point for this one. So this is something that I will open most likely. I think this looks good. We have left acceleration gap. We've deviated above. We came down. We have left acceleration gap. And it perfectly fits in with these areas. So 450 will be the target. So 2.2R, which is not bad. And this will be a hedge. So I'll take a new position on Ethereum. Let me take a note and write it down. Okay, cool. So yeah, this looks good. A new short position on ETH looks good. What about Solana? Well, Solana, I told you guys, right? Remember when we were trading right over here in September, I said everyone was like, oh, it's gone. Solana is to the moon. And I was like, I feel we are going to stay inside of this consolidation for at least until the end of 2026 and even into 2027. So I still feel we are going to stay inside of this consolidation at least until 2026 or 2027, early 2027. So this whole year, I think what you should be looking at is longing every time you go to 112 and shorting every time you go to around 250. It's a 100% range. And it has done it quite a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you were just doing that, you would be making money. So yeah, just my 2 cents on Solana. Keep doing that. So just looking at this, there's nothing to see. Gold, are you doing anything, bro? Yes, it's going to sweep that Asia high at last. So you guys have no questions? Like nothing? So there are 17, 18 people watching and none of you have any questions? Like you can ask me about football if you want. I'll be happy to answer. I really like doing this stream vibe with no camera, man. I can have my coffee. Otherwise, what happens is, so my everyday habit is I wake up, freshen up, go make my coffee, and then come here. Because if we do London stream, like YouTube stream, I have to wear the mask, so I forget to drink my coffee, and I drink it when it's literally cold afterwards. And when I'm doing Discord for London session, I can keep sipping my coffee, enjoy my coffee as well. So yeah, this is nice. I like it. Yeah, just waiting. So Asia high is gone now. Not by much, just a little, tiny, whiny, winky up. Uh, that doesn't give me confidence. I would love to see a little more push to the upside and then a rejection, not just this. So no trade on gold as well yet. No trade on poor Nasi yet. So just waiting and watching this chart, trying to find where the market does want to go. Okay, so this is going to be fun. Let's just look at 5 minutes and not, confuse ourselves with 2 minutes for a while. 5 minute is more cleaner. It's showing much more clarity. Wait and watch, guys. There's nothing to trade. I think everyone's lazy to ask anything, or their brain is not yet functioning in the right manner for them to ask anything. By the way, I wanted to show you guys something. Okay, let me open it again. 1 second. Let me get this working. Out of the 22 people that we have over here, who all are on Funded Ladder, who all have added themselves to the wait list of Funded Ladder, or were in the beta testing of Funded Ladder? Because you have exactly one more week before Funded Ladder will basically go live, and there's not going to be any discounts after that. So right now, we are still running a wait list, and we are still running initial sign up discounts. But after that, it will be no discounts, nothing. You sign up, it's a normal platform that you can use. So if you are looking for a trade journal, and if you don't have a trade journal, visit fundedladder.com, sign up on the wait list, and in a week's time, everything will go live. uh, I will show you guys the payment plan for Funded Ladder, because I think a lot of people had this question about what the payment plan looks like. Let me quickly share. So don't worry, the screen will still be there. It's not gonna go away. Let me just find the page. All right, does it work? Yes. So let me just stop the screen for a second. I think I've killed it again. No, I haven't. So Funded Ladder will basically come with these pricing plans. Pro Plus is basically mentorship for people who are not aware. So Pro Plus is the mentorship. For this, you can contact us. You can go there. You can click contact us. This should not be working yet. But if it is, nobody is looking at it. Just FYI. We will start looking at it from February the 1st, like as in contact us from here. Right now, the contact us is basically from squidtraders.com. Otherwise, there are 3 plans. First plan is free of cost. You do not pay anything forever. You don't have to pay anything forever. Like, it doesn't just, like, it's free because it's basic. It's giving you unlimited trades, 1 trading account, basic playbooks, 5 maximum. You have to do manual trade entry, basic reporting and charts, basic daily journal. You miss out on some features, but if you don't want to spend on journal, that's completely fine. You can basically just use this. Then is the pro version, which is $15 a month. In this, the only things that you don't get is AI chat and chart analysis. The chart analysis by the AI, basically. Rest, everything is available to you. All the other AI reports are available to you. Voice input is available to you. And the top one is premium. In this, you get everything apart from the mentorship access and learning courses. So clean plans, 3 plans, easy to maneuver. I think I've kept the pricing very, very genuine compared to what other journals are charging. Like Tradezilla, I think is what, $45 for, you know, I think it's $45, right, guys? $45 for your uh, premium one, which doesn't offer, like, I think, no AI stuff, no nothing. And the AI on funded ladder is crazy good. Like I use it for my bias even now. So I'm using it for my bias every day. I send him the charts. He tells me whether it's a good looking chart or it's a bad chart, or it's what's the confidence level, whether it's bullish, bearish, what are the things that it's looking at. So I'm using it. I'm not trusting it completely, to be honest. I'm using it to a certain extent where I'm like, okay, this does look, it is telling me good stuff, but I cannot trust it with my money yet. But it's very good to detect patterns in your trading behavior. So if you use a lot of tags and everything, it can detect patterns across multiple trades and tell you like, oh, you are losing a lot more trades, or you are risking way too much at a certain period of time. What you should do. It's not just about the problem. What can you do to get a solution? That's the best thing. So the AI has been trained to not just think from a problem perspective. If there is a problem, it is trained to think from a solution perspective, and it has access to all my notes through my studies. So if you go and ask a question to the AI that you want to study something, like I talk about, let's say I talk about acceleration gaps or something, and you're like, oh, what is acceleration gaps? You can literally go to that and say, what is acceleration gap? Because it's trained on my notes, it will answer correctly. My goodness. See, it's like my mentees have now become like my YouTube, what do you call it? Assistants. They are pushing people. Fucking go like, otherwise we'll kill you. I've used both in your journal software. Thank you so much, Nick. Yeah, I think our journal software, I mean, because I think, Nick, the reason we feel, and I will say we feel because it's better, is because we guys have made a lot of changes to it from the time it got the inception, right? We kept changing. Okay, we don't like this, we don't like that, we want something new. So that's why we like it more. I want, like, people who have not been part of that beta testing, I think they will be the real customers who can give us feedback. Like Nick was part of the beta testing team, so it's for him, whatever he asked for, I delivered. Like voice input was his idea. So Nick was the one who suggested we need voice input. Like instead of typing the journal out, we should speak our journal out, and it should be able to, do it for us. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. We already have AI. We can use that to do this. And great idea. It worked perfect, And for similarly, people who have been part of the beta testing, it is something they wanted. Now it will be fun to see how others, accept it as a way of trading. So gold is looking good. I want to see a change in state of delivery. So come down, trade below this. If gold is able to trade below this by the time we are online, I would take a short here, put my stops up here, and aim for London Q1 low first, and then Asia low after that. So this will be the trade I'll be looking at. So that's one. So that's the trade I'll be looking at. As of now, there is nothing. Iliada is saying gold has 2-minute OB. If you're looking at this order block, Iliada, are you looking at this order block? Don't say yes. If you say yes, I'm going to give you a nice lesson. Are you looking at this order block? Come on, Iliada, type it out. Before this. Which one? This one. Before London high. This one. Can you tell me that? Go to 2. Sorry, I'm on 5-minute charts. Okay. Can you tell me the time of the candle? Can you tell me the exact time of the candle, and I'll see. This is a test for you now. So nothing on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is untradable for me right now. I'm just going to see gold if I get an opportunity. Write the exact time of the candle, Iliada. Before Asia high 210. Okay, so 210. I have no, my time is in ET. Come on, tell me ET. Oh, okay, maybe this 150 or this 210. This is not an order block, Iliada. Okay, this is not an order block, Iliada. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what you're looking at. You're looking at this one. This is not an order block, Iliada. We cannot treat this as an order block. There has been no price movement as of now. So I know it has swept Asia high, which tells you, oh, this might be a proper order block, but not yet. Remember when we did our lesson, what we discussed about a valid order block? Clean displacement of it. It's not clean displacement. It's like slow grind up. So give it some time. If it keeps accumulating in this area and then does a blast off, then we can say, okay, this is now an order block. As of now, please don't treat this as an order block. You might fail. Okay. So yeah, until we have a change in state of delivery on the 5 minute, I don't have any trade on gold. I'll keep waiting. And for NAS, yeah, NAS is now looking better. But I really, I'll be very honest. I'm still trying to think, where do I have a trade on NAS? I still can't see a way to say where the market wants to go towards. And I think that is normal, because since we are trading inside of that opening gap, and the thing which happens inside an opening gap is that you lose momentum most of the time until the momentum really kicks in. And when markets are normally trading inside opening gaps, what you see is this sort of price action. So it will basically, since it's a gap, it has gone fast, let's say below, and it will come back very quickly as well towards the gap. But once it's inside the gap, you will see this happen. This sort of price action will start occurring, and then it will keep doing that until it breaks 100%. Once it has broken above 100%, it will quickly go down to 50%, and the next candle will sharply move in one direction. So this is the sort of price action that you should see when you are inside a gap. Slow, 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 and then sudden move down and the sudden move up. So this is the manipulation lower and then the push higher, or other way around. So inside a gap, just be little critical about where the market really wants to go. So yeah, I would say that gold has equal highs above, yes, for sure, at New York PM high. Other than that, not really. Just New York PM high are the couple of highs that I would say equal highs. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. As I said, the only thing that I see here is that, okay, we have acceleration gap here, we have these, and okay, I don't want to jump in. That's fine. I'm happy to miss. Yes, but Nick, you're right. Gold has equal highs, and the target of these acceleration gap is also the equal highs. So fair analysis, and that looks good. So if you have an entry model that is triggering right now, it does look good, but you need a perfect entry model to enter this trade. You cannot enter it like with your eyes closed. I don't see myself entering it, so I'm just going to wait. All right, let's see. So for NAS, if we are able to close above, so this is the position I'm liking now. If we are able to close above this order block, I will put my stops underneath here now, which is giving me a confirmed protected low of, because we have swept this liquidity and then we have gone higher. And this might be able to give me a 2 hour to still above, but I can target previous day high for 2.16 hour, which I'm fine with. So yeah, this looks good. Do I get another opportunity over here? So I mean, you can wait another 5 minutes to see whether we leave back to back fair value gaps. And if we do that, then you can basically have your stops even over here. but you might get an entry over here. So that's up to you. So I'll be looking at the 2-minute closure above. We haven't yet closed above, so no trade. So no trade yet. We'll need to wait another 2 minutes. By the way, I might take this trade later. I'm just telling you exactly what I'm seeing so that you guys can see the same thing. For me, a closure above this order block will be a trigger. If you don't want to take that trigger and you want to wait another 5 minutes or 7 minutes in total, so this candle's closure and the next candle closure, and you leave a acceleration gap right over here, that could be a very good trade as well. In that case, you can place your stops under this candle, or if there is an acceleration higher, even under this candle. And instead of targeting previous day high, what you will do is, let's say, to be honest, the acceleration gap is already made. This is the acceleration gap. So yeah, the acceleration gap is already made. So you can put your stops underneath here now. So if this is the case and we do a 2-minute closure right where we are, let's say up here, how much R are we getting at 450%? 2R. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I'll wait for a 2-minute closure above and then target 450% for a 2R. That's simple. But I'll need to wait. Like, you want a closure above this. If it doesn't come to you, the trade is not there for you, well, it is what it is. But you can't jump into this trade without that. So yeah. Also, going back to Iliada, now you can still say this does seem like an order block, because first time you went out of this, you left a fair value gap, came back inside, and then again leaving a fair value gap to the upside. So it is showing characteristics now that, okay, I am an important area, I am an order block. You can now use this as a stop loss. So you can basically, if you take a long here, you can use this as a stop. To be honest, this candle's low as a stop, and you can target higher prices from here. So that is, now it is a proper oof, order block. AG is actually back-to-back FVGs. Yes. So there are two types of AGs. Okay. So one is the theoretical AG that comes from CMT, which is acceleration gap. In what does, so there are, I'll tell you about both of them. Okay. So that acceleration gap, when you are basically talking about a type of opening gap, is when the market never returns to the opening gap. So you created an opening gap, let's say, and the market just kept going in the direction without returning to the opening gap. That's an acceleration gap from the perspective of opening gaps. That is not coming from ICT side, that is coming from normal technical analysis side. That's how we basically treat. So there are different types of opening gaps, right? Acceleration gap, you have double opening gaps, you have, what is the other name? I have forgotten. Yeah, but there are a couple of types of opening gaps. Okay, so some opening gaps are straight away tested, like this one was straight away tested. You had an opening gap, you have straight away tested and filled it. So there are different types of opening gaps. Then comes AGs from the perspective of ICT. In that case, what the AGs are, they are back-to-back fair value gaps, and you can use measured moves to reach a target for those. That's the only thing they provide. Having back-to-back fair value gaps, Kumar, if you think of it, what is it trying to represent? Clean displacement in a direction, a confirmed displacement in a direction. Now, if you have a confirmed displacement in a direction, what can you expect from that displacement? Is that it will reach a target. Now, most of the time, people get in a trade, okay? Let's not say people get confused, but let's talk about a trade. In a trade, what are the two things that confuses people the most? Where to enter, where to exit, right? Where should I place my stops or take profits, and where should I enter? Now, what acceleration gaps give you is a way to measure exactly where you want to exit in terms of TP. It gives you a measure of exactly where your stop should be, that is below the first fair value gap, right? That is created. It gives you an exact entry that you enter the market either on a retest or on the creation. It's up to you. You decide that what you want to do there. But it is giving you all the things exactly what you need to do. So it's a very mechanical strategy, which basically, if used correctly, can be very profitable. But see, none of the strategies work every day. Like for acceleration gap, if you are stuck in a consolidation on a medium time frame or a higher time frame, the acceleration gaps are going to fail you, and they're going to kill you. I think that's what happened in the last 2 weeks. And me and most of the people in the mentorship, we were sitting down and talking about it as well. I think last week's lecture, that how acceleration gaps are failing when we are in a consolidation. Now, while studying all these things, some of the students started to dig more into acceleration gaps, and they found out that if acceleration gaps are being created while you are achieving a liquidity, like as if you are achieving a liquidity using an acceleration gap, then you cannot trust those acceleration gaps. Now, this is something that I never figured out myself, but the students did. They were like, okay, we were back testing. This is what we saw. This is how it is working. And I was like, that's cool. Great. So yeah, small details, just to clarify certain things. So 2 minutes has closed above. I will take this trade now. Since 2 minutes has closed above, and I think the 5 minute is also about to close in another 2 minutes, leaving another fair value gap. This looks good. I will take this trade, guys, right over here. Uh, Let me just click in first. Okay, I'm in. My entry is below, so somewhere around here, and I'll just aim for 2 hour. I'll not aim for like a whole of it, just the 2 hour wherever it comes. And my stops are basically just below this candle's low. Okay, it's a half risk trade. I'm not gone in full risk. The reason is simple. We still don't have clarity. I just want to dip my fingers in the market, just want to be sure that I'm not overexposing. So half risk trade, just to see where the market wants to go. If the market wants to go in our direction, that's great. If it doesn't, then we'll be out of the market with a small loss. That's fine. And on gold, I would say just wait for some sort of displacement. I don't think it is yet confirmed. But if you are in a trade from this, like if you, let's say you do a change in state of delivery on these two candles straight away after creating them into that fair value gap in the next 43 seconds, yeah, there is a long position that you could take. But yeah, that's on you. I'm not trading gold yet, like not right now. I'm just going to take one trade. The price action on both the assets is very, very unclear for me. So this is just to dip my fingers, just to take a half risk and see what happens. If it hits the TP, great. If it hits stop loss, I have the whole day to recover. So yeah, this is the trade I'm in. Another question from Kumar is that if we have acceleration gap before reaching to CISD, what would we do? Wait for a CISD? That's a brilliant question. Now, the answer to that question is also very, very simple. That if you have an acceleration gap before you are reaching a CISD, the acceleration gap is still giving you a target. So the second point of whether you wait for CISD is basically totally a decision that you need to make. All right, because it depends on your entry model. Acceleration gaps can be used like an entry model, right? But if you're using acceleration gaps as an entry model, you need to wait for some sort of retest to happen. If the retest has not yet happened, then the acceleration gaps cannot be used as an entry model. All right, so just remember those small things. It's nothing more than that. Acceleration gaps, at the end of the day, the way I use acceleration gap is for this, to give me a measure of where the market can reach for, right? Where the market is trying to go towards, how the market is going to reach that area. Those are the reasons I use acceleration gaps for, rather than anything else. Iliada, by the way, guys, claps for Iliada for detecting that. No, that was on gold, right? Boo. No, Iliada, no claps for you. I thought this was gold. This was NAS. So if you are in this trade with me, I would say take TP1 now. I know we have not achieved 1 hour. 1 hour is just slightly above. If you want to wait, you can wait for London Q1 high to take 1 hour. That's completely fine. To be honest, even I'll wait for London Q1 high to be taken for 1 hour. I'll not take TP. But yeah, if you want, you can still take TP. I mean, nobody got poor by taking profits. So that's my 2 cents. I hope I answered your question, Kumar, and I did not deviate too much.
Yeah, take your claps back, please. We don't want to give appreciation when it's not correct. So let's see if we hit our TP. Yeah, guys, I try to explain. I'm not the best teacher, I think. No, I love teaching. So yeah, if you ask me a question, the aim is for me to kind of drill it in your head what my thinking is. So that would be my TP1, guys. That would be my TP1, and with that, straight away my stops are going to break even. So TP1 break even, that's 1 hour. I mean, in this case, for me, is 0.5, 0.4 hour done. So 0.4 hour done for the day, for the session. And yeah, we let it go, let it run and see what happens. So London Q1 high is showing clear displacement as of now. I'm not going to move my TP yet because I have seen whenever I move my TP, the market reverses. This is not analysis. Oh, no, no, no. This is pure fucking analysis. Every time I move my TP and say it's going to be an open TP, the market fucking reverses. So this is like pure fucking analysis, bro. So yeah, London Q1 high is basically being swept. Market can reverse here. So we have put our stops to break even. If the market reverses, stops us at break even, that's completely fine. We have taken a TP. We are in a we are not ending the session break even or anything. We are still ending the session like plus 0.5 R-ish. So still happy. Yeah, even if it stops us out. So yeah, just chill out. Don't, I mean, if it accelerates, I want to see the closure of this candle before I move my TP. Okay, I'm gonna move my TP to previous day high. I'll just put it on previous day high. Fuck, quick. Okay, my TP is now 25653. Sorry, fucking hell. So TP is now 25653.75. What I will do is I'll use my stops as a way to get out of this trade if it reaches the target. Until it has reached the 450% mark, I'm not going to move my stops higher. So Iliada is saying if you look at 0035 5-minute AG at 0035. Okay, let's see. Oh, gold is perfect now. Like this is a perfect shot on gold now. The long is out of the way. If you entered a long here, you're fucked. I'm sorry. But gold is a perfect shot now. Not just the AG target, Iliada. Look at the way it has swept liquidity and closed. Right? Once this 5-minute candle can basically close below all this, boom, boom, whatever it is, gold is a perfect shot. But you need a closure, you need a change in state on these candles. So mostly your order block that you have been calling an order block, kind of closing below all of that. Once it is able to do that, I think it's a pure short. You can take a short, put your stops here, and just let it run till Asia low. Not even earlier. I'll let it run till Asia low. So over here on this, you still have 32 seconds for this candle closure. In simplest of words, I'm not going to move my stops from here to higher until we achieve 450%. So if it stops me out, it's a plus 0.5 hour trade. If it goes here, I'll move my stops and see where I want to go. And coming to gold quickly before I have to rush, as I have to be somewhere at around 8:30, not 8:30, 8:45. I have 1 hour. All I need to do is take a nice cold shower and then run. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the position that I will be looking for on gold. And I will be targeting Asia low. So it's not the entry. I'm not talking about the entry yet. So targeting Asia low, but keeping in mind London Q1 low and all these lows in the middle. But the trigger will not be right here. The trigger will be somewhere a closure below this candle's low. So give me a nice closure below this candle's low, or even if you give it a couple more minutes, right? Even a closure below this area, or if you want to be more conservative and go for a 2.5 hour closure below this order block right here. Okay, a closure below this on the 2 minutes, that will give you a very good entry into gold. Maybe a whole day trade, which could run for like, from now until New York. but you need a closure below this area to confirm that trade and to take that trade. On the upside, I would say if we can again show a change in state of delivery on gold, there is still a long trade sitting there, but you need to wait. Markets need to confirm that. On NAS, yep, it's looking fine. We have now back-to-back fair value gaps on 2 minutes as well, so you can measure the target, and the target is 200 to 50% now, is literally at previous day high. So if these two fair value gaps do what they're supposed to do, the market is going to previous day high. That is our TP. So keeping our stops where they are is kind of the trade that it's like the perfect entry for this leg up. So you just keep it where they are. You don't do anything stupid with them. You don't show impatience. You just let the market do its thing, and you stick to your, bias. And you stick to where the market wants to go. If you have already, like we have deduced that the market, okay, has left back-to-back fair value gaps, it has shown acceleration, there is an order block. To be honest, if you will ask me, I will keep my stops right under this order block as well, like just a little bit in loss, tiny bit in loss. Maybe I'll give something back to the market, but I think no, I'll put it where they are, just literally break even. Yeah, break even is better. Don't do anything stupid. That's fine. Break even is better. But yeah, any questions from anyone before I sign off? I hope this was a good stream. 29 people watching, 19 on YouTube, 10 on Twitter. I don't know who you guys are on Twitter. I love you, but I don't know who you are. I'm getting a lot more traction on Twitter. I don't know how. I don't like. It's good. Thank you. I appreciate. But yeah, but if you are watching it there, please come subscribe to YouTube as well, man. Your one click is going to help me grow. Ta-da! That's how I say it. So yeah, just remember the why are we not moving our stops yet? Why are we keeping it where they are? We have already got a winner out of this. We will not lose any money. So we just keep our stops where they are. Why? Because if the market decides to bounce from these areas, we have, a good indication of where it wants to go. Previous day high. We have a good indication. We have a nice little gap between us and the stop loss. So we just let it sit there. We don't have to do anything about it. So just stay calm. Yes, coming to that point that Jackie raised, please, I request you guys to like the video, to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. It really helps me a lot. It's good that you guys do it. And yeah, it's just a small way to show appreciation for the time I spend to do all these things. And yeah, they don't charge you for the likes. So yeah, fucking kill that like button. And yeah, take care, guys. I'll be off, and there is no afternoon stream today. So sorry, I have some things to attend. So I'll not be able to do any afternoon stream. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. YouTube will be in the afternoon tomorrow. And to my mentees, I'll see you tomorrow morning in the London session. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone. See ya.